What's up, guys? Terra Classic and USDC are going crazy, pumping like mad. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get into the stream here. What's up, Nugra Abinaya? Yeah, gonna wait for a few more people to get in here, but this is sweet. Terra Classic seeing a huge pump. So looks like we hit some resistance here, just as I suspected, at about just under 15, at about 15, and so we'll probably consolidate for a bit down here, just like we did back here at this resistance at 10. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We should have some support, a little bit of support, possibly at 12, where we were rejected here. And it looks like we did see some support there. So maybe we'll just consolidate here, but possibly could come down and retest support at 10, just like how we came back down here and retested support. But probably consolidate a bit, and then maybe we'll eventually break through this 15 level. And then the next price target, or the next resistance level, is up at like 21 after that. So that'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, this is sweet. Terra Classic pumping like crazy. USTC also. USDC is pumping even insanely hard. So USDC just in a few days going from 1 cent all the way up to 10 cents. It's at like almost around 8 cents right now, but got up to 10 cents. So 10x gain in like a few days, which is nuts. And yeah, hopefully you guys were watching my last couple videos. I said you might want to buy some down here at like 2 cents, and I bought some, so I'm way up on that trade. So yeah, that's like, I'm up like 4x, over 4x on that. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, Terra Classic doing great, and these look pretty correlated. So if you'll notice, like we had this pump, consolidated, came up, broke past that level, retested where this pump ended, and then came up. Same thing with Terra Classic, came up, consolidated, broke through, retested that level, and then pumped up. So pretty correlated, USDC and Terra Classic. But yeah, are you guys still holding your Terra Classic, and did you buy any USDC? Because man, USDC is going crazy. How are you guys doing? How long can this pump last? From Nigeria. What's up? Dang, Nigeria, nice. How long can it last? Man, no way to really know how long it can last. Pretty much as long as, like, right now it's pumping because of basically sentiment. People are FOMOing in. So like we had all those proposals go through, the staking proposal, burn proposals, and then a team of developers actually started working on them, got the code finished, and started testing them. And basically it looks like we're actually going to see those proposals go through, which means Terra Classic could be revived. And so that's why we're seeing this pump. People are starting to FOMO in. They want to get in before these burns start. So I mean, usually how it works is like you buy the rumor and you sell the news. So there's like, basically the rumor is, okay, Terra Classic might have huge burns, might be revived. So people are buying that rumor. Now, once we what could possibly happen is once like these proposals actually, the testing gets done and they actually get implemented, then we might see a sell-off at that point, because that's how it works. You buy the rumor, sell the news. Usually there's a pump leading up to something. When it actually happens, then there's a dump. So when these proposals get implemented, we might see a dump in the price, and it might dump for a little while. People selling the news, taking their profits, and then of course, if there actually are massive burns after that, then the price should rebound after that dump and keep going back up. So yeah, immediate short term, man, I don't know how, nobody knows how high this is gonna pump in the next few days and weeks, but it should be pretty fun. I've just been watching these resistance levels and we're just knocking them out one at a time. So yeah, so if we break through this one at around 15, the next, here, let me zoom out for you guys. So the next resistance is at, gotta go back a bit, is at 21. And then if we get through 21, then there's like hardly any resistance all the way up to 45 here, because back here we just kind of pumped up and then came right back down. So not much resistance all the way up to there, so we could see a huge pump if we can get past that level. And hey, maybe we will, because right now the hype is pretty high. When will it reach 10 cents? So for 10 cents, that's likely going to take quite a long time. Probably, I would say at least a year, maybe longer. Because for 10 cents, you're going to have to burn a lot of tokens. But yeah, crazy stuff. So this pump, I mean, there's no way to know for sure. It could keep going, or maybe this was the top and we're just going to consolidate for a while here. But definitely possible it could keep going. I mean, who knows? Like the market cap, it's not even at $1 billion yet, so it could definitely go higher even without any burns. Like this could get into the billions, which would mean we could see another, you know, it could maybe get up to 3 zeros and a 4 or something. Like that wouldn't be that difficult. But also Bitcoin here looking like it wants to dump, and that could possibly drag down the whole market. So I mean, Terra Classic's just been ignoring the market and going straight up. But if Bitcoin does have a serious dump, then maybe that'll drag it down. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Bitcoin looking like if it does dump, it could form a double bottom, which would be super bullish, a bullish pattern for Bitcoin. And then maybe that could be the start of our next bull market, and then crypto can start going up like crazy. That'd be sweet. I do think we are near, we've either hit the bottom or we're near the bottom for this bear market, in my opinion. But yeah, pretty sweet. USTC though, man. So Terra Classic, let's look here. So the top gainers of the day. Let's refresh this. So yeah, Terra Classic and USTC, the top gainers, used to be way bigger. Like earlier today, USTC was up like 300 or 400%. Terra Classic was up like almost 100%. But yeah, USTC was up like 300 or 400%, which is insane. If you look, it's just been pumping like crazy. So let's see. Yeah, basically in one day it went from about 15 or 18, 17, all the way up to 98.99. So that's crazy. That's like a 5x in just one day. And then a few days earlier, it was at 1 cent. So pretty insane. Pretty insane. Yeah, I was saying in my videos multiple times to buy USTC if it got down. Like after we saw this pump, I said, all right, if it gets down under 2 cents, you should probably buy some. That's what my plan is. I bought some. And yeah, I'm way up on that one. So that's pretty sweet. We'll see if USTC keeps pumping. If it does, then Terra Classic will probably keep pumping too, because they're looking very correlated right now. Excuse me. It will have same level USTC and LUNC Classic. So USTC and LUNC Classic are super correlated. So yeah, like if you look, the charts look pretty similar. USTC next resistance level, bro. So pretty much, well, we obviously have resistance at 10. Like that's just gonna for sure be psychological resistance. We got rejected there. Same with 5 cents was the same thing. So let's zoom out on this chart a bit. Look at this, straight up. And yeah, KuCoin's chart doesn't have much history because UST is old, but USDC is new. So yeah, I mean, can't really do much TA on this. But yeah, I don't know, man. Let's look on CoinMarketCap. So USDC volume up 287%. Terra Classic's volume up another 100%. Had about 1 billion in volume today. That's crazy. 1 billion in volume. Jeez. But USTC, let's see. So yeah. Yeah, so I made a video. Where was it? Oh yeah, back here. And I said, hey, we're seeing lots of pumps here. If we get back down to 2 cents, you should buy some. And we did. I bought some here. And then, pew. So hopefully you guys saw those videos. But let's see where we might have some possible resistance on this. All right, so yeah, at 10, that's not only psychological resistance, but it had previous resistance here and support here. So yeah, that's probably going to be pretty strong level of resistance for us. And then maybe at like 15, previous resistance and support. And possibly 42, yeah, 42, wait, 25 cents. Possibly at 25 cents, previous resistance, and then maybe 37 cents or so. But yeah, 37 cents, 25 cents, 15 cents, and then pretty strong at 10. So if we get through 10 cents, next level is 15 cents, then 25, then 37, and then there's not much resistance after that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. 15 cents I think is pretty doable, even 25, because let's see at the market cap here. Where is it? Oh, I'm on it. So market cap, not even 1 billion for USTC. It's about the same market cap as Terra Classic. So yeah, this could possibly get up to like 25 cents. Of course, who knows? Obviously buying USDC at this point is pretty risky because it's like in the middle of a pump. So I'm not recommending like jumping in right now, but yeah, I think it could potentially still go higher, but we'll see. How does USTC affect Luna Classic price? Can USTC only go back to $1? So, well, obviously USTC. So Luna Classic isn't backing USTC anymore. Like, there's no minting of Luna Classic. That was turned off. So they're not related in that way. But of course, there's still going to be a correlation in price with USTC, Luna Classic, and Luna 2, just because they're all related. It's sort of the same ecosystem. And yeah, so like we see that Luna 2 right here, the least correlated, it's like doesn't move nearly as much. But then we have Terra Classic. They're still a bit correlated to Luna 2, and then USTC is even closer correlated to Terra Classic. Basically, the chart just gets steeper and steeper. USTC being the steepest, but yeah, so if USTC pumps, Terra Classic's gonna pump. Like the reason USTC is pumping is because of all the bullish things going on with Terra Classic. So if Terra Classic actually gets revived, like, which it's looking like that could happen now with all these proposals going through, if Terra Classic gets revived, then USTC may eventually be repegged to $1. So of course, if people are like, oh wow, so if I buy it at a penny and it gets repegged, then I'm gonna make 100x. So like people are basically FOMOing in, and so that's pumping USTC, Terra Classic, everything. Yay, we did it. I tripled my money. We about to 1000x. Nice. Awesome, you tripled your money. Was that with Terra Classic or USTC? So let me see. So for Terra Classic, since the pump started, it's been like, we're up like over 2x. At the high, it was like a 3x. So if you perfectly sold the top, then that's a 3x, but we're up like 2x still. USDC, on the other hand, is up like, the high was 10x, and we're still up about 8x. But I bought USTC at just under 2 cents, so I'm still up like 4x on that. What about you guys? Burn mechanism is the way up. Yeah, so this FOMO is only going to get us so far. To actually get to like $1, you're going to need the burns to eventually happen. So yeah, it's good to get to like $1. That's going to be a process for sure. But hey, these pumps are super nice to see. It's nice to see something pumping for once, when crypto's just been going down for like forever. Is it a whale or Binance that's making it pump? I think that's part of it. Like, I'm sure there's whales buying, and if you look at Binance's wallet, you can see they've bought USTC, Luna Classic. We've been tracking this for a while. They just keep accumulating Terra Classic and USTC. So yeah, they're probably part of this. So we don't know what Binance's plan is with all that Terra. Like, they're holding like half the supply. Are they gonna like burn some to try to recover some losses, some of their losses, because they lost billions of dollars on the Terra Luna crash? So maybe they want to recover some of their losses. Maybe they're just buying because they're bullish on this. They think it's going to get revived. Or maybe they want to burn some or burn all of it to help the community. We'll see. I mean, we can only speculate right now. Luna Classic or USDC, what do I recommend? Both. So I have both. So Terra Classic, yeah. Terra Classic has a ton of upside, and then like I'd say Terra Classic has more upside long term, because from where we are now to $1, that's like almost a 10,000x. So that's a ton of upside. USTC, not as much upside long term, because to get to $1, then that's only like a 10x. But in the short term, USTC probably has more potential, as we've seen, but it might be a little late to buy USTC. I mean, who knows? Like, it could definitely pump higher, but we don't know if this is the top of this pump for the short term. So USDC is pretty risky to buy, I would say, but could possibly make a nice trade. Like if you saw my last few videos, I said to buy some at 2 cents, and hey, insanely nice trade right there. So, you know, I probably wouldn't buy it right now when it's at the top of this huge pump. But if we see a nice dip, like maybe down to 5 cents or something, then maybe you want to gamble a little money. It is a gamble. But yeah, I'll probably just hold some Terra Classic and LUNC and USTC long term, see what happens. I mean, the USTC peg mechanism, I believe, is turned off. So actually, I believe USTC could actually get above $1, which would be pretty funny. You know, USTC could go to $2 potentially. That'd be pretty hilarious. Of course, there would be a ton of selling pressure at $1 for USTC, so it probably wouldn't break above, at least not for a while. Will LUNC Classic pump without USTC pumping? Potentially, but they're going to be correlated. So, like if USTC pumps, then that's going to make Terra Classic pump. If Terra Classic pumps, it's probably going to make USTC pump too. But yeah, Terra Classic doesn't need USTC to be successful because, like, in the past, like, USDC was a big part of Terra Luna in the past, but the whole, like, it's not even a stable coin anymore. It's not pegged or anything. So, like, Terra Classic doesn't need USDC right now. In fact, a lot of people probably would say, hopefully, like, like a lot of people probably don't even want USDC to like go back to being a stable coin because that's what caused Terra Classic to collapse in the first place. But yeah, Terra Classic, as long as, like, if developers come back to Terra Classic and the burns start and everything, then Terra Classic can for sure pump like crazy without any help from USTC. USTC is crazy. For real. It's insane. Free money, man. Thank you for this free money, USTC. Holy. Feels good to be making some cash after all this this huge downtrend in crypto, man. Does USTC have to be repegged to $1 for LUNC Classic to get to $1 or beyond, or can LUNC Classic get to $1 anyway on its own? Yeah, I think Terra Classic can do fine on its own. It doesn't need USTC. Like, if USDC can be revived, sweet. Like, that's just a bonus in my opinion. I have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Are they really burning? No, nobody's burning. There's no burning happening yet. If we look, the total supply is still 6.906 trillion. Excuse me, still 6.9 trillion. As far as we know, nothing's been burned yet. So this whole pump is just from people FOMOing in. People want to get in before these burns start because it's looking like these burns are for sure going to happen. So that's why we're seeing people FOMO in. I just need 1 cent and I'll be very happy. Yeah, man, me too. I don't even care if we get to $1. If we get to a cent, we're going to make a ton of money. And a cent, that is very doable, I would say. Blessings. Blessings to you too. Who is behind this? Yeah, this pump is just FOMO. I'm sure there's whales buying too. And Binance has been accumulating. Is it too late to buy Luna Classic? I wouldn't say it's too late. Might not be the best. I mean, might not be the perfect time. Like, obviously, this was the perfect time. You know, whenever price is super flat, that's usually when you want to buy. Like, it shows here, it shows in USTC. When it's really flat and insanely boring and like people are bored of it, that's usually when you want to buy and when the pump is going to happen. But no, I wouldn't say it's too late. I mean, you probably want to wait for a dip, like maybe wait for it to come down back down to 12 or come down to 10. It might even come down and retest support at 10. So I'd say that would be a good point to buy some down here at the 3 zeros and a 1. But yeah, we could potentially come up and break through this resistance and pump some more. So maybe you just want a dollar cost average in, you know, see what happens. Because I mean, it's definitely risky because this could come back down, and so it's risky, but there's definitely potential for this to go way higher. So I mean, we're not even we're at like 100th of a cent. So, and this could 100x, maybe even 1,000x or 10,000x over a few years. So tons of upside, but it's risky. So of course you don't want to buy in with more money than you can afford to lose, of course. Do you ever feel skeptical about this? Yeah, I mean, yeah, sometimes I feel skeptical, like I mean, like I've said, it's risky. Like, none of this stuff is for sure. Like, there's no guarantees. Right now, things are looking amazing. Like, when all the burn proposals went through and a team of developers actually started working on implementing those, then yeah, that makes you feel good, and that's why we're seeing people FOMO in. But of course, there's times where it's like, who knows where this is going to go. Right now is a time where it's looking good and there's not much FUD going around, but of course there's going to be FUD from time to time, and then you're going to be like, you know, you might start doubting it. But of course, don't invest in something unless you really believe in it. So, but yeah, I think there's a ton of potential. Of course, nothing's guaranteed, but there is potential for Terra Classic to be revived, and if it is, then we could make a ton of money. So we'll see what happens, but been pretty fun the last few days. Should be fun to see what happens over the next few days and weeks here. Is it because hype news put some more FOMOs? Yeah, people are just FOMOing in right now. Are you invested in Terra Luna? Yeah, so I have Terra Luna Classic, USTC, and a little bit of Luna 2 also. But mainly Terra Classic and USTC is what I have. What about you guys? You guys holding? Which ones are you guys holding? Holding 80 million Luna Classic. I just want a new house. Nice, man. 80 million. That's quite a bit. Is Binance really accumulating, or is it just the cold wallet? Yeah, so some people say that what looks like Binance's wallet is just users' funds on the exchange. And yeah, like, I know that's possible, but other people are saying it's Binance. But I mean, yeah, at this point, all anyone can do is just speculate about Binance and what they're doing, what their plans are. We'll see what happens. But I like CZ, and like, CZ wants, like, obviously he wants crypto to do well because he's the CEO of Binance, and when crypto does well, they make a lot of money. So that's why we've seen CZ like helping bail out other projects and whatnot. Is 40 million Terra Luna coins a lot? Yeah, I'd say that's a good amount. I'd say that's quite a bit for most people. Behind all the doubts, I'm still happy that Luna Classic is now a community-driven token. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Terra Classic has an insanely strong community, and I think people are realizing that. Whales are realizing that, and yeah, so people realize, like, hey, see this down here at like 6, the price of 4 zeros and a 6, like, all the sellers had sold, and the community, we were not selling. We were not going to sell. And so eventually people realize that, and now, whales start buying, retail investors start FOMOing in, and now we're seeing it pump like crazy. And yeah, Terra Classic definitely has the strongest community of any crypto out there right now. So community's powerful. Like, community got Dogecoin to insane levels. It got Shiba Inu to insane levels. And maybe Terra Classic will be the next one. Should I move FOMO in or MOFO? I don't know what you're saying. Like, if you don't have any Terra Classic yet, the safest thing to do if you're feeling the FOMO and you don't have any yet, then dollar cost averaging would be the safest, or waiting for some sort of dip, like maybe down to this support level at 10 or something. Obviously, it may never get down there, but that'd be a safer way to enter in. If Binance burns their supply, boom, 50 cents. 50 cents. Yeah, I don't know how much it would pump the price if Binance burned. So, like, if half the tokens got burned, yeah, who knows? Who knows what the price would do with something like that. I don't know about 50 cents, but pretty sure it would take more than that to get to 50 cents, but there would definitely be a big pump if Binance burned all their tokens. With those speculative outside there, this is crazy community, someone behind it. Excuse me. Yeah, Terra Classic has an insane community. But yeah, USTC, man. Hopefully this keeps going up, because if USTC keeps pumping, then Terra Classic is going to come pumping. And yeah, I hope you guys bought some USTC. I mentioned a few times in previous videos, like yesterday, to buy down here at 2 cents. And yeah, I bought some. Hopefully you guys did too, because we're up like 4x on that. So super happy about that. I woke up today and I was like, holy, I just made a ton of money in my sleep. It's always nice to get paid to sleep. But yeah, do you guys hold USTC? What do you guys think about it? Or are you all in on Terra Classic? Either way, you're way up in profits right now. Why are people buying in if the proposals haven't kicked in? So obviously, if there's going to be huge burns, you want to get in before those burns. So people want to buy in before the burns. And like in the past days and week or so, we've seen not only all the burn proposals pass, but we've seen a team of developers, the Terra Rebels, step up and work on implementing these proposals and burns. So looks like they're going to happen. So you want to get in before the burns actually happen while the price is still low. And so that's why we're seeing this FOMO. And it's usually how it goes. Buy the rumors, sell the news. So the rumor is there's going to be huge burns. So people are buying that rumor. And that's why we're seeing this huge pump. And then usually how this works is, while on the rumor, the price goes up. And when you actually hit that event, the news hits, like when these proposals actually get implemented, usually there's a drop. Like that's when you should sell the news, basically. So this will it could pump until these proposals get implemented, and then good chance we'll see a drop in the price, which is actually good because the lower the price is, the more tokens that can be burned. So probably see a drop in the price at that point, and then as the burns kick in, then the price should continue going higher. Another silent coin I see, XEC, is flat. Might be July will start pump altcoins. Yep, I don't know about XEC, but yeah, when coins get really flat and boring, that's usually when you want to buy them, at least if they have a good long-term vision, like if you believe in them. Obviously, if they're garbage, you don't want to buy them. Did you take profit USTC? Nope, I did not sell. So I probably would have. Like my plan was, like when the price was down here, I was like, all right, like 10 cents I'm going to take profits, because obviously there's going to be psychological resistance there. Other people are thinking the same thing. So I'm going to take profits a little before 10 cents, like 95 or something. And yeah, that's exactly what we saw. Everyone took profits right before 10, but I was making a video or something, and like, yeah, when I was making my video, it was like here, and then I was like working on getting it posted, and it like pumped up and came back down in that time when I wasn't watching, and I was like, well, I missed it, and it was already down at like 7 cents again. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just keep holding it. So yeah, I'm still holding. Maybe if we get up to 10, I'll take some profits. Or yeah, if we get near 10 cents, maybe I'll take some profits. But I'm just holding, and I'm not going to sell all of them. I'm going to keep holding some. And then if we dip down lower, maybe I'll buy some more. We'll see. I think Anonymous did something. Possibly. Yeah, so who knows what Anonymous is doing. They did post that video basically threatening Do Kwon that they're investigating him. And maybe that probably contributed to this pump somewhat. But yeah, nobody knows what exactly is going on with them. What do you guys think? What do you guys think Anonymous is doing? Are they buying Terra Classic? When do you think the proposals will be implemented? Tough to say. There's no timeline. It's basically whenever they're ready to go. The developers are testing them, making sure there's no bugs, and then they're going to release a software update that will bring back staking and the 1.2% burns. So could happen at any time. That's why people are FOMOing in before that happens. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to be watching for when that happens, because potentially that could be a sell the news type event, but we'll see. Maybe it'll just cause more FOMO. Who knows? But yeah, it could happen in a few days. It could happen in a month, couple months. Who knows? I don't know how fast these developers are going to get it all ready. Do you think Luna Classic could hit $1 at some point? Yeah, it's possible. So like I've posted a lot of videos breaking down the math on exactly how Terra Classic could get to $1, how long it would take based on volume. So yeah, go watch those videos if you want a real detailed explanation. But yeah, like if we have this a billion in volume in 24 hours, then we're going to burn tokens super fast. And yeah, if like the 1.2% burn proposal is going to burn supply till it gets down to 10 billion, which means with 10 billion supply, and if we get the market cap also to 10 billion, which isn't that big, that's definitely possible, then we'd be at $1 at that point. So most likely that's going to take quite a while, like probably a few years, but yeah, $1 is possible, and the higher the volume, the faster we're going to get there. With a billion, if you have a billion in volume every day, then maybe you can get to $1 in less than a year, but of course with lower volume it's going to take longer. So yeah, I break it all down in some of my other videos if you want a really detailed explanation. How far are we from 1 cent? We are about 100. 1 cent would give us almost 100x. So like we're at 100, we're just above 100th of a cent. So we're pretty far. 1 cent could possibly happen in less than a year, but realistically it might take a year or a couple years. Really depends on how well everything goes. But hey, if Terra Classic gets to 1/10 of a cent this year, I'm going to be super happy, because that's like over a 10x from down here. So yeah, it's like almost a 20x from back here. So if we get to 1/10 of a cent this year, that's insane. 10x gains is crazy. But yeah, Bitcoin not looking too healthy. Bitcoin currently testing support at 20,000. So if Bitcoin breaks this support, then there's going to be a big dump, and that could potentially bring down it's going to bring down the whole crypto market. I don't know if it's going to affect Terra Classic, how much it'll affect it. Right now, Terra Classic is completely ignoring Bitcoin and just going straight up. So we'll see. But I think Bitcoin is either at the bottom or near or very close to the bottom. And I think we're going to be heading into a bull market pretty soon. What do you guys think? Do you think we're near the bottom of the bear market, or do you think we have a ways to go? Like, I know a lot of people think we're heading down to like 10,000, but I doubt that. I kind of hope we do, because if Bitcoin got to 10,000, I would just pretty much sell everything and go all in, because the gains you would make on the next bull market would be crazy. I feel like it'll take a few weeks for Luna Classic to pump to 1 cent. A few weeks. Dang. You're pretty bullish on it. If Terra Classic gets to 1 cent, 1 cent in a few weeks, then we're going to be rich very soon. That'd be like 100x gain, so that'd be sweet. Personally, I think it's going to take quite a bit longer than a few weeks to get to 1 cent, but hey, who knows what's going to happen. How far are we from 1 cent? 1,000 kilometers. Good one. Good one, Pat. There's rumors that Binance actually holds 90% of the supply. Yeah, so some people are saying that. I don't know about 90%. I guess it's, what would that be? 90% of basically 7 trillion. So that'd be like a little over 6 trillion. I guess it's possible, but I doubt they hold 90%. That'd be crazy. I've heard more like around 50%, but who knows? There's rumors that Binance, yeah. I'd sell my kidneys for LUNC Classic. I don't know, man. Kidneys are pretty valuable. If Bitcoin begins to pump hard, do you think LUNC Classic will pump harder? Should definitely help. Like, the more Bitcoin goes up, the more it helps altcoins go up. So if Bitcoin goes up, it brings the whole crypto market up. So definitely wouldn't hurt. Right now, Terra Classic is pretty much ignoring Bitcoin. So I don't know. Doesn't seem to matter too much, but Bitcoin is going pretty much flat right now, which makes it easier for altcoins to ignore it. But yeah, if Bitcoin pumps, then that should help everything pump. Should I use leverage for LUNC Classic? That's up to you. Leverage is pretty risky. I would recommend no. Like, generally don't use leverage. Using leverage, good way to lose money. Like, leverage is super risky, so a lot safer to just buy spot. I bet Binance is bailing out LUNC Classic holders. Yeah. Hopefully Binance has something really nice planned. We'll see. Yo, Clay, thanks for your live streams. You are one of the reasons I stayed with LUNC Classic. Oh, thanks, man. Mohammed Haj. I remember you from the first live stream. Welcome back. Hopefully you've made some good money with Terra Classic and USTC, because this pump is pretty nice. People are selling their BTC for LUNC Classic. I believe LUNC Classic will lead the next bull market. Oh, baby. I like that theory. So, yeah, we're seeing Bitcoin. It's like opposite charts. Bitcoin's going down. Terra Classic is going up. So, yeah, it does look like that. Looks like people are selling the Bitcoin and buying Terra Classic. Yeah, so like Terra Classic was basically responsible for, where was it? Not this one. It was a while ago. Yeah. Terra Classic was basically responsible for this huge dump from like 35,000 all the way down to 25,000. Terra Classic was the main catalyst in that huge dump. And then Celsius and other things were responsible for this one. So Terra Classic caused this. Maybe Terra Classic pumping super hard and reviving will be responsible for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's next huge pump. We'll see, but short term, it looks like Bitcoin is heading down to possibly create a double bottom, which would be pretty nice. That's a bullish pattern. Can you take a look at USDC? Oh yeah, of course. Look at this again. USDC, baby. Pumping hard. It's actually staying up here pretty nice. Maybe we'll see a bull flag like Terra Classic too. So let's zoom out here. Terra Classic had this bull flag. Actually went perfectly to my price prediction. And then retested support and went even higher. USTC Zoom out. Ustc is like straight up, pretty much. Yeah, I guess maybe you could call that a bull flag, but pretty much straight up. And yeah, so last few videos I made yesterday, I told everybody you might want to buy some after this pump. If it gets down to like 2 cents, you might want to buy some. I bought some, and now we are way up over 4x on that. So pretty sweet. I'm hoping you guys are up on USTC too. It's like up 10x from a few days ago. But next, resistance levels. Where's the chart? Yeah, so we have resistance at 10 for sure, 10 cents, because we had previous support and resistance. Next level would be around 15, where we had previous support and resistance. And then 25 is next, and then like 37 or so. So yeah, if we break above 10 cents, we could go to 15, and then maybe 25, and then 37. So we'll see what happens. No way to know for sure if something will keep pumping or not, but so far it's looking nice. Volume is huge. So yeah, maybe we'll form like a bull flag and then take off again. But yeah, if we break above 10 cents, then we could go up to 15 would be the next level. For Terra Classic, we got to break above 15, and then we could go up to 21. But yeah, USDC offering huge gains, which is pretty nice. In your opinion, Mr. Clay, which will a pretty penny first, Shiba or Luna Classic? I'd say I'm more bullish on Luna Classic right now because it has way more attention and hype, and there's like huge development is happening, like the staking and burning that's going to be happening. Basically, Terra Classic could be revived, so I think Terra Classic has tons of potential right now, probably more than anything else right now, like has the most hype and attention, and that means a lot. So yeah, I mean, long-term Shiba could do super well too, but Shiba Inu, I think, will probably need to be boosted with the next bull market. And I mean, everything is going to need that, but Terra Classic is like defying the bear market right now, which is crazy. What is bailing? What is bailing? I don't know what you mean. Drink warm water, Clay, keep healthy. Good idea. I am pretty thirsty right now. Sorry if I'm like swallowing a lot in the mic. Is it still good to buy USTC? Well, I would say very risky to buy USDC right now because we just had this huge pump, like a 10x pump in the last couple days. So like obviously when it's flat, there's not nearly as much risk because it's more stable. Like buying after a huge pump is always risky because you never know if you're buying the top or if it's going to keep pumping. So when you're buying during a pump, there's a chance you're buying the top and then it's going to correct back down and oh dang, you lost money. But yeah, so it's definitely risky to buy right now. Like if you're buying now, it's a total gamble. Like if in my past couple videos I said, hey, if it gets down to 2 cents, you should buy because there's not nearly as much risk there. We're still pretty low. And yeah, we saw a huge pump. But now at this pump, super risky. If you really can't resist, then at least dollar cost average in. But yeah, if you want to play it safer, you might want to wait for it to go back down to like 5 cents. That might be a better entry point, but of course it may never get back down there. It might just keep going up. So who knows? It's literally a gamble. Like, nobody knows how high this is going to pump. What is the current support for Luna Classic? We got support here at 10. Pretty strong. We should have strong support at 10. So 3 zeros and a 1. But yeah, we should there could be a little support here at here, I'm way too zoomed out. Let me zoom in. So we should have a little support here at 12 because that's where we got rejected here. So that could offer some support, and it did. Looks like it did support us on this initial correction. We did see some support there. So maybe we won't get back to 10, but if we do come down to 10, we should be, I would say, definitely supported at 10 and at least have a bounce. But we'll see. Maybe we'll break through this resistance here pretty soon, heading up. I'd say good chance we get rejected again and consolidate for a while. But the more times you do test resistance, the weaker it gets, and then eventually you break through if you keep testing it. 50x in just 24 hours. Yeah, that'd be crazy, man. I don't know if we're going to see 50x, but that'd be nice. Thank you so much for your insight. You're welcome. Still very, very early to take a risk. That means a lot of chance to take massive profits. Yeah, so like with USTC, like it's always risky to buy during a pump because this could be the top, at least for the short term. It could be the top of this pump. It might come down and consolidate for a while. But yeah, there's definitely still some upside because we're not even at 10 cents right now, and it could potentially get back to $1. So that's still a 10x, which is huge. So there's tons of upside, but yeah, definitely risky, especially because it's already up like 10x in the last few days. So that's always going to be risky. Terra Classic, on the other hand, yeah, also risky, especially because it just pumped as well. But I'd say Terra Classic is less risky because it hasn't pumped nearly as hard as USTC, and it actually has way more upside because if Terra Classic gets to $1, which is possible, could eventually happen, might take years, but could happen, that's like a 10,000x gain. So it has insane upside and less risk. But Terra Classic, you're probably going to have to wait longer for big gains. USTC is more risky, but it's giving way quicker gains. Like I made a 4x gain, over a 4x gain in one day. So USTC pretty crazy, but it is gambling, I would say. First thing you're buying if it hits $1, Mr. Clay. If Terra Classic hits $1, oh man, we'll all be millionaires. Yeah, what are you guys gonna? That's a good question. What are you guys gonna buy if Terra Classic hits $1 and we're all millionaires? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really into material things that much, actually. Like, yeah, I don't know. Not really into material things. Like, the reason I like having money is more for like the freedom aspect of like, you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about money. You don't have to work. You can use your time how you want to. You can like go places you want to go. Spend your time how you want to spend it. Like, that's why I like money, is just for the freedom aspect. So like material possessions, I don't really care about that much. Like, I just want to be able to spend time with my family, my friends, do what I want to do. So yeah, that's what I would use the money for. What about you guys? Obviously it's fun to buy cool things too. USDC will hit 10 cents after 2 to 3 hours. Thank me later. I hope you're right. Definitely possible. We're pretty close. Let's see, in a couple more candles. Yeah, we could get up to 10 cents. You might be right. It will be crazy if USDC can make it back to $1. Then Luna Classic will be going up again. Yeah. Yeah, if USDC makes it to $1, then obviously that's going to help Terra Classic pump like crazy too. Guys, like their prices are super correlated, as you can see here. Super. Pay home off and relax. Nice. Yeah. Pay off your debts, relax, use the money for freedom, do what you want to do. Exactly. Same here, man. $1 Luna Classic is wife changing money. Did you mean to put wife? Did I read that right? Wife changing? It is wife changing money, potentially. That's a good one. Never heard that one before. 10,000x means entire crypto's victory. Do you agree? Yeah, 10,000x. If it gets to $1, that's like a 10,000x. So obviously that's insane. Pretty much like winning the lottery. Are you doing crypto as a part-time? Yeah, pretty much. So like, I guess, I don't know if you'd consider it part-time or full-time. Like, I don't really have a job right now. I just like do crypto, make videos. I have a few other projects that I work on. But yeah, like crypto I would say is my main focus right now. Where are you from, sir? What time is it there? I'm in Arizona right now, so it is 1:45 in the morning. So it's getting pretty late, but it's all right. I don't have to get up for anything, so who cares? Where are you guys from? I know last stream there was people from like Philippines, Thailand, where else? Somewhere next to, oh yeah, Namibia, the UK, Texas. Yeah, a bunch of places. What most place you desire to visit after Luna Classic achieve $1? Good question. Tons of sweet places to visit. So like Thailand would be super fun to go to. I've heard it's like super beautiful. And Europe would be pretty fun, like maybe Ireland or something. I heard Ireland's pretty sweet. Maybe like Japan or Korea would be fun. Where would you guys go? Any recommendations? Sweet travel places? Should I divorce my wife if it gets to 1 cent or wait until 10 cents? That's a good question. Probably divorce your wife at 10 cents would be a little safer. But yeah, you might have to wait for $1. Like Adam said, $1 is where the real wife changing money is. Is it chance Is it chance to USTC back to $1 after that? According to white paper, LUNC Classic can burn. Potentially USDC could get to $1 again. Sure. Why not? Like, the market cap would only need to get to 10 billion. So that's pretty high, but definitely doable. Definitely doable. And yeah, I was joking, by the way. Don't divorce your wife. Yeah, hi, I'm from PH again. PH, I assume that's Philippines. I'm from Philippines. Nice. Got a few people from Philippines again. Sweet. I'm from Dubai. It's 12:45 p.m. here. Dang, Dubai, nice. I hear Dubai is the spot to be. It's like, seems like everybody in crypto is moving to Dubai. What do you think? Is Dubai awesome? Should I move to Dubai? It's like middle of the day there. Perfect. This one fac pump. Indonesia, nice. Kapayaman-tol. Don't know what that means. All right, I think they're speaking in Philippine language. Can't read that. Probably Italy and Bali for traveling. Yeah, Italy would be sweet. And Bali. Bali, where's Bali? I don't remember where Bali is. Italy would be sweet though, for sure. Maybe go snoop around the Vatican. Come to South Africa. If it reaches $1, we'll take you to the best waterfalls in the Mpumalanga region of RSA. That'd be sweet. Totally. If it gets to $1, yeah, I will come visit South Africa and you can show me some sweet waterfalls. We can all go to South Africa. That'd be fun. You have a wife. Nope, I do not have a wife, so it would not be wife changing money for me because no wife to change. I'm from the Philippines. Another Filipino. A lot of people from Philippines. Come to Dubai, you will love it. That's what I hear. So yeah, I should at least definitely visit Dubai. I hear it's awesome. Clay Hacker, you should definitely visit Philippines. I'd be totally down to go to Philippines too. That'd be sweet. Bro, you down to earth. Great channel. I'm in Kansas right now for business. Oh, thanks, man. How's Kansas? I have been to Kansas. Well, not really. I've driven through Kansas. I haven't really stopped there. But Kansas, it's even later over there. It's like what, almost 3 or 4 in the morning. Clay Hacker, how about a girlfriend? Do you have one? Nope. No girlfriends either. They tend to take up a lot of your time, so gotta be careful. LUNC Classic is like bittersweet Candy Crush. But anyways, if anyone is new in this stream, all right, let me show you these charts a bit. We've been just talking about big tangent about traveling and stuff. So yeah, Terra Classic. We got rejected at resistance, came up. Looks like we tested it again. Looks like we're getting rejected. So we're probably going to consolidate for a while, maybe even come back to 10. But if we break through 15 or so, then the next resistance is up at 21. And then USTC, insane pump. I bought at about 2 cents, a little under 2 cents. I was making videos telling people to buy down here, and now we're up like 4x, and we have resistance obviously at 10 cents. It's huge psychological resistance, but also there was resistance on the way down. So yeah, 10 cents is big resistance. If we break through that, next resistance is up at 15 cents. So we'll see. Probably we'll consolidate here for a while too. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man, it is nice to be making some money while the whole crypto market is going down. Bitcoin under 20,000 right now. Well, I'm way zoomed out. Look at this. Bitcoin going down. Terra Classic going straight up. Bitcoin actually under 20,000, so it's actually looking very bad for Bitcoin. Potentially, like, we broke 20,000, came up. Okay, this is a pretty short time frame though, 1 hour. Yeah, I wouldn't really call this a breakout yet, but we're on support. If we break 20,000, there could be a big dump for crypto. Do you drink coffee? Nope. I actually hate coffee. It tastes disgusting to me. It's like coffee is really too bitter. If I drink coffee, it has to be like at least half cream. Like, it's got to be like, I would never drink black coffee. It needs to be like light brown, almost white. Put some LUNC Classic in and we get insomnia. Yeah, I mean, this pump is making me not get a lot of sleep because I'm like constantly checking it like, oh my God, it's still going up. I'm like, I don't even want to go to sleep because I'm like, I'm going to miss something. Like, I was pretty much sleeping through like most of this pump here from like 9 up to like 14. I slept through like most of this, pretty much missed the whole thing. I was like, went to bed, wake up, and I'm like, wow, it pumped like crazy, missed the whole thing. But on the bright side, I was making money, and while I was sleeping, I was getting paid to sleep. So always nice to make money while you're sleeping. Feels good. And then USTC, this huge pump, pretty much slept through the whole thing. So that was like a 4x gain. So I was making tons of money while sleeping with USTC. So I was pretty happy when I woke up. I was like, oh, dang, I just made a lot of money while sleeping. Nice. So, but yeah, we all made a lot of money in the past few days. Super nice, man. Gotta love Terra Classic going straight up even as crypto is going down. Just because of LUNC Classic / USTC, I stay up until 4 a.m. Money is better than coffee. So true. So true, man. It's like, if like there's a ton of price action going on with crypto, man, I always end up staying up insanely late. It's like, I mean, it's fun, but it's also like not healthy. I don't want to miss a moment. This is insane. Yeah, man. Hopefully we break through this and just keep going. That'd be so sweet. I am with you. Just do a stop loss, then go to sleep. Yeah, that's one way to do it, but man, it's just too fun to watch sometimes. Too suspenseful. I mean, for most of this, I don't even need to like sit awake watching it because like Terra Classic, I'm not even planning on selling it soon. Like, I already made the plan. I'm just going to hold it long term, hold it for like 3 years and see what happens. So I don't need to be watching it super closely, but it is exciting. So even in dream, I dream Luna. Nice. That's beautiful. Where is the support for USDC now, sir? So USDC. All right, so we should have support at 5 cents where we got rejected here. Should now be support. And then I would say even stronger support at about 3.5 cents where previous resistance and some support. But yeah, 5 cents should be support. But it's actually staying up here. Insane. I didn't think it would just stay up here like this. We'll see what happens though. But yeah, should definitely be some support at 5 and 3.5 cents. We got resistance at 10 cents. If we break through that, then we'll go to probably 15. I should probably put lines on here, but yeah. I just recently started watching USDC, so. But Terra Classic, been watching this for months. But yeah, pretty sweet. Be realistic, guys. It'll take weeks or even months to get to 1 cent, but we'll get there. Yeah, I agree with that. 1 cent, definitely going to take some time, but definitely possible to eventually get there. And 1 cent, that'd be like 100x gain, so that'll be sweet. USDC almost hit 1 cent earlier, or wait, 10 cents earlier. I'll be surprised if it hit 20 cents tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's already pumped so much. If it goes to 20 cents, that'd be insane. Is volume increasing or decreasing? Let's see, for USDC, it's increasing. Let's look on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, USDC, you can see the volume increasing like crazy. Terra Classic, it's like up and down, so it was increasing. It's decreasing slightly now. Let's look on, yeah, on CoinMarketCap, it is increasing. Yeah, so CoinMarketCap is showing the volume increasing for Terra Classic and also for USDC, which is good. And if we look, yeah, USDC volume's up 287%. Terra Classic volume up 98%, almost 1 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. So that's a lot of volume. Glad to hear you hold for long term. Thanks, Clay, for your support. Good luck, guys. We have a strong community behind us. Props to the devs who inspires us. Yeah, for real. Props to those devs, man. Super awesome. But yeah, Terra Classic community is insanely strong. So that's why we're seeing people finally realizing that, and we're seeing the FOMO begin. But yeah, let's see. We've been going for been on this stream for over an hour, I think. So probably going to wrap it up here, but appreciate you guys hanging out with me in the stream. And yeah, appreciate it. Hopefully these pumps continue. Hopefully we'll go to bed and wake up and it will be much higher, but should be fun to watch in the next few days. if you enjoyed the stream, like and subscribe. And appreciate you guys hanging out. I'll see you guys very soon. Probably make another video here pretty quick. So thanks guys, and I'll see you guys later.